So maps may be nerfed later on in the future to drop less gold. And some of you may be freaking out as if this is some bad thing, but actually it's a good thing. And hopefully my points of view will change your mind on why a nerf is needed. Starting off with the point of our history. When Gold Loot came out, when we started doing Gold Loot, we farmed Elite Southern Gates. This was around level 76 cap and 71. We farmed Elite Southern Gates and earned around 10,000 gold per run, which was about 2 minutes on average. So that's 5,000 gold per minute. Then we went to Deep Marsh. That Deep Marsh map dropped 100,000 gold every 10 minutes on average. It took 10 minutes to complete the map on average, so that's 10,000 gold a minute. That's a good upgrade. That's actually balanced. Then the fuck up comes. Varden Valley Gates. 45,000 gold per minute. That is an insane amount of gold per minute. This is with 900 gold loot, by the way. Because, I mean, everyone these days has 700 and 900% on average. So 45,000 gold per minute. That is a shit ton of gold. Like, that's not supposed to happen. It should have been like maybe 20k a minute. And then for Zodius, it should have been maybe 35k per minute. But no. Valley Gates goes to 45k per minute. And Zodius Elite Rahab Core is doing 120k per 40 seconds. That is way too much gold. Like, if we was to continue down this path of how much gold is looted per boss, the next expansion bosses would probably drop 500,000 gold a run. Probably every 30 seconds. That is not balanced at all. And the bad thing about inflation in video games is typically when a game is reaching its maximum capacity on a currency where everyone has everything, that's when the game starts to die. That's when it starts to go under on profits, money in real life. That's when it starts to become more boring to people because everyone has everything. It becomes harder for newer players because there's so much stuff in the game they don't even know about and they're trying to learn about it. But then when they realize that the game just has so much gold, it's just one of those sandbox types of games. Sandbox games are boring. Just like, imagine GTA, but it's RPG MMO, and you know how easy it is to get money on GTA. Everyone has millions. All you would do is buy all the gears, you'd be able to kill everything in one shot. It'd be more boring than it is now. Like, GTA is actually fun now, because it's a balanced sandbox game. MMORPGs are completely different. They're not supposed to be sandbox games. You're supposed to advance in them. Find strategies to kill bosses faster and things like that. GTA doesn't have bosses, it doesn't have gears. It's a sandbox game. You run around the entire world exploring. Arcane Legends, you have specific maps. You have a world map. It's a completely different terrain. But anyways, there's two types of nerfs that are possibly going to come. One of them could possibly be the portals opening up are going to be slowed down, which would do nothing to assist a nerf, because people are still going to run the dragon map. The next one is possibly a gold drop nerf, which would actually help. They need to fix it. If they don't fix it in time, then people are going to treat this game like a job. Imagine working in real life and you're earning $50 an hour, which is an absurd amount of money per hour. And then your boss comes up to you, oh, we've got to decrease your pay to $20 an hour. You would no longer want to work there, you would quit, because you're not used to being paid that little. Like, it mentally affects people. And if the longer they wait, the more it's going to affect people. So if they do it now, people will adjust and continue farming and continue to play Ale in the future when they release new maps with a slightly bit higher gold drop in them. But anyways, hopefully you guys understand my points of view on this. Just wanted to update you guys that nerf is possibly going to come to gold loot drops. Gold loot itself won't be nerfed. Gold loot will never be useless because you always have that 1 billion gold APs to do. And if they nerf gold loot, it would enrage the entire community. So if you guys still disagree with me after those points of view, I want you to download 2 games from Spacetime Studios, which is the company that's made Arcane Legends. The first game is Dark Legends. Dark Legends economy is a shit show. There is so much gold in that game that if you was to make a new character and go into a town with people and beg for 100 million gold, people would give you 100 million gold. You may look at that as like, oh, the community there is good, but let's go deeper. It's really not good. It's the same community as AL. It's just people have so much gold, they don't, like, it's fuck you money, it's fuck you gold type of stuff. So they're able to just up and give people hundreds of millions of gold. You may look at that as a good thing still, but when you go to buy platinum, you don't need platinum because you just ask people for gold and they give it to you. That is a bad thing for your company, as in a business. You are having people give each other currency in a video game that is supposed to make you money by them buying platinum to spend on that currency to get it. That's a massive money loss in real life. You're losing a lot of money there. If you take a look at Dark Legends economy, everything is in the billions. Everything. There is so much gold in that game that literally I can't even explain it. There's probably more gold in that game than a quadrillion, which is 16 digits long. That is a lot of gold for a Spacetime Studio game. If you go to Pocket Legends, end game is almost impossible to get to because of how imbalanced it is to even obtain gold. We'll play that game. If you go play Pocket Legends, it's a ghost town. If you play Dark Legends, it has a community, but no one's going to buy platinum because everyone has the maximum gold you can have. Dark Legends made it to where you can just get daily rewards. That's why I'm so against daily rewards and obtaining gold without working for it. It screws your entire game up. It fucks it up. And when you guys play those games, you will understand that too much gold is a bad thing and too little gold obtaining is a bad thing as well. Pocket Legends is really hard to get gold in. It's a bad thing. People quit because they can't get to endgame. Dark Legends, too much gold is a bad thing. People are giving each other gold. People are not buying platinum. The game is not making money. That's a bad thing. The economy is screwed up. And typically in games with the bad economy, they typically start to die. So, if Pocket Legends and Dark Legends get shut down within the next 2 years or the next year, or even 3 years, don't be surprised.